All right. How's it going, people? Good morning, as always. Sorry about the rocky start again. Every time I do this, the microphone plays up just a little bit, but it's all good. Cool. Hope everyone's having a good morning. Today we're going to start with a brand new scene. It should be a lot of fun, and yeah, I've had to switch back to Streamlabs because I was having trouble logging in, so that's why I was a bit late. But thank you for joining. We're going to start off with a brand new shot. I'm kind of have to make it up as I go along a little bit because I'm not sure which one to do. Um, I might skip ahead and do a shot that might be just a little bit more fun or something like that. So let's just go ahead and I'm gonna make a new file. Oh, thank you for the subscription, um, Artica. Thank you very much. Let's go into my file. I'm gonna push link. And I'm actually going to start with a fresh file, nothing else, because I've been having some issues with the older files starting to get a bit heavy. So I'm going to start with a fresh file and then add the environments later on. So I'm going to just start off with just Evie to start off with, and the girl, and then we will start to animate them. So I'm going to start off with Evie, go all the way down to rig 42. It's getting a bit chunky now. Push link. I'm going to choose the right collection. So I use the AV Master. And there's my rig. There she is. All her glory. And I need to start learning how to use these bloody these setups here because I always end up making my own custom one. I should just save a custom layout, honestly. But yeah, thanks for joining. Sorry, I just didn't see the messages there. Hey, welcome back. How do you rig your props and people? Do you have a video on this? I do have a video on this actually. So there's a whole rigging series on doing characters. So if you check out my channel, there's a 12 part series on rigging characters. There's a multiple series on doing character build like modeling, all kinds of stuff. So yeah. So if you're wondering where my next tutorial video is coming from, it's coming soon. The only issue is that I haven't had I've recorded the audio. I just haven't had an idea of what to actually time the audio to because it's about animation, but it's a more general video. So I really want to do it. I'm probably going to do a time lapse or something like that. So I might actually use this content here that I'm going to animate now as part of that overall discussion, and then we'll jump in. The next video will be about animation, so it's going to be really fun. So yeah, let's go ahead and go to object relations, make library override, and now it should be good to go. And there we have it. I don't know why the rig runs so well now compared to how it used to before. I don't know if Blender like optimized certain things, but it's just so much more responsive. And I think once 3.1 comes out, I think 3.1 is going to have some thing where you can actually use the GPU to calculate subdivision, which is going to be even better. It's going to be awesome. I might turn off relationship lines though, because that's just too many of those. And you may notice that you see this little line here. I'm going to make a little video on just a little side video on how this actual rig works because I think it's pretty unique how this rig works. I don't think any other rig for Blender has this. So I'm going to have to go through and talk about how the hell I go about this thing. All right, so for this one, let's see. F drive, production, Blender, scenes. Man, there's a lot of scenes at this point, isn't it? I might just go with scene. I might rename this if I have to. So just so you know, the way I'm labeling this is scene one shot version something. Possibly. Depends on how low poly you need it to be. um, anyway, yeah. So scene 18 or shot 18. Let's go with Eevee turns. Eevee. I don't even know what to call this one because I haven't got a part of the short storyboard for this. This is all made up at this point. Eevee Protect. Let's just go with that for now. Cool. All right. So this may change this shot. It may completely change, but basically what I wanted to do at this point, I'm going to have a kneel and then I'm going to have a turn and then shoot at the wolf. So hopefully this works out. I might not even bother with the girl at the moment. I might just leave that for now. And then I might just reposition the scene to fit Eevee. Or I might just put Eevee's rig in place when the time's right. So I'm going to start real simple, basically, for this one. Because I don't want to be distracted by anything. Yeah, it looks really cool. I think it's coming along really, really nicely, man. Yeah, totally cool. I like the style that you got so far as well, which is really fun. Cool. Let's I'm also going to turn off the curves for now because I don't want to see those on the legs because the curves are driving the arms, obviously, as you can see. So turn off curves with guides completely. I think that'll do fine. That looks nice and clean. And I might, just to make it run even faster, turn on simplify in the render settings, and that will just bring down the subdivisions on everything to 0. And this thing will run like a dream, basically, at this point. So it basically runs in real time, which is exactly what I want. All right, cool. So let's get this original, let's just get the pose working at the moment. Oh, no worries, dude. Now, again, I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to be doing here, but let's just make it up as I go along. The other thing I might do as well is, there's no way of doing this by default. Let's just go and keyframe everything. Keyframe it all. And we're going to set this to stepped or constant just for now. And just get her initial pose up and running. And I might actually turn her rig this way just to make it, when I go to front view, I can not worry about it so much. Because I can just see it as a side thing. All right. Next, I will eventually put a camera in there. Just give me a moment, but I'm gonna just get her initial pose in there first. So, do I want her to have FK or IK? I don't know yet. So let's just pose it anyway. Oh fuck! Pose her in. There we go. Oh, thank you very much. And of course, if anyone here is interested in getting source files and getting the videos that I make ad-free, feel free to sign up for Patreon. I try to update it every week, and if I'm not updating it, I'll let you guys know. But yeah, I think it's getting worthwhile now. Got plenty of content on there at this point, and yeah. So let's get this up and running. So I'm gonna put this on local mode. All right, cool. Let's get this foot forward. Let's go to my layout. It's gonna bring back her foot. It's not broken, it's just hidden away on the bone layers. So I'm just gonna pin this. That way it can stay put. There we are. There we go. Something like that. And let's see if I can just get this knee down closer. So Ooh, that goes. Fuck. Ah, yeah, that's right. Where's their pole vector? It's over here. Let's just get this over here like so. That looks better. Get this in like so. This out like that. That looks better. Awesome. And back up your stuff on Rumble. You can automatically send all your YT content over there and get new designer. Never heard of Rumble before. What is Rumble? All right. I'm not sure if I have no idea what to do about that. Rumble is okay, interesting. All right, I'll think about it. Put it that way. uh, all right, cool. Yeah, like I will put some more links and stuff. I usually have all my links at the obviously you can see at the back of, on the bottom of all my videos. So there's that. But yeah, definitely should probably work on giving a like making it a bit more transparent as well. All right, cool. I might actually with this one turn on the neck follow. Where's neck follow? Yeah, turn that on. That way the head will move with the neck. There we go. Give me a bit more traditional control, I guess you can say. Yeah, true. Cool, there we go. So I'm basically just in this case just blocking out like an assumptive thing. So just imagine that the bars are still there, and the girl's still there. It's just a matter of like this is where the girl has been sort of already reacted to that wolf, and now Evie has already reacted as well. This is sort of like a shot after that. So I'm just going to assume some things that I'm going to do in the shot. I might actually give this a better number, like scene shot 19 or 20 or something like that. So we'll worry about that in a second, or later down the track rather. Let's get that going. Get this one going. There we go. I should probably do some corrective shape keys there or something. Get her butt fixed up a little bit. It crushes a little bit when you get low like that. So, or I could try and use some tune or something like that to fix it. Or I think this can actually help as well. So where are we? That will help as well, maybe. The cool thing about the library overrides is that you can actually turn on certain things of the modifier again. So you can actually turn on preserve volume. It's a bit too much there. Too bad you can't like adjust how much preservation there is. You know what I mean? Oh well. Animate property. That's kind of cool. Maybe you can now. Oh no, you can't. Yeah. Okay. Oh, thank you very much. Yeah, I'm doing good. All right, cool. So what I need to do is I'm gonna keyframe all of this, and then I will probably try and figure out exactly where to go from here, because I haven't storyboarded anything at this point either, so that makes it really difficult to see what exactly I want to do here. So what I'm thinking about doing, it doesn't have a gun yet. I have to put the gun back in there. I need to have her turn around. So I'm going to just go to somewhere along here. I don't even know what the time is going to be like. Turn her around. And then work out the poses. So let's see. Actually, this would be kind of cool. Maybe I'll just have a turn around and then like almost sit down when she starts shooting and then start to work her way up. That'd be kind of cool. So basically what she'll need to do is rotate completely in this case and then get into that shooting pose. That could be kind of cool. So what I'm going to do then, I might just grab the gun rig. Let's see if it's actually got a rig. I can't remember now. No worries, dude. Enjoy your evening. So I'm going to go into my props section. No. Scene, sets. No, it's a different one. Characters. Oops. Props. Interesting. I put that in the wrong one, didn't I? Open that up. Okay, cool. It just has a basic. Doesn't have any thing there. All right, cool. I'll get that now. That controls that. And that doesn't do anything there. All right, cool. I'll keep it simple then. Gun. And that was just in pistol. All right, don't save. How do you fix a slide on a walk animation 30 frames? I have a few tricks on that. One way would be to, well, make sure that the walk cycle is linear in its animation thing, and then just make sure it matches. So it just takes trial and error to get that to right work. I'm also streaming on YouTube, by the way, Clark Smith, yes. Where are we? Link. So I need a link, that gun. Collection pistol. It's huge. You always. This is why you model to scale, people. All right. Let's turn off the keyframing for now. Oh, thank you. Let's go ahead and put that in the pocket for now. Let's just get that into place. That looks like it will be okay. This is the problem when you don't like model things according to this thing, I guess the exact layout of the shot. So there we go. That'll do. I think that'll work for me because you're not going to see that gun in the holster anyway. So that will be fine. And as for what to parent it to, that's a good question. I'll probably end up having to parent it to a certain joint. So if I turn on my deform joints, I'll probably parent it to one of those. So I'll just grab a constraint, child of, click the rig, and I'm going to choose, I'll choose this bone here. Just this one there. What's that one? That one is def thigh 3. Just for now. and delete that keyframe. So now at least when hopefully when Eevee will move, that will stay in the right spot. Yep, does a pretty good job there. Can't complain. Moving all right. And just, yeah, exactly right. All the physics gets blown out, everything like that. All right, cool. So here we go. We got our shot here. I'm not sure why this thing's rotating. What the hell is this for? What the hell is this for? Eevee Master. Must have been for a turnaround. Interesting. I'm gonna go back into my rig and see that. All right, cool. So characters, Eevee. Where is that? Where the hell is that? Not that null coming from? Interesting. Get the hell out of there. And just turn that off. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna unlink that part. There we go. Cool. All right, that's nice and easy then. Gunson's still in place. That's good to see. All right, let's start animating some shots, some poses. So go into frame 20. I'm just going to try and get her to roll around. So let's see. How can we do this? Which mocap add-on? There's like 5,000 of them. Not sure which one you're talking about. Let's see. I'm gonna rotate. Actually, I might have her in. This is where I need to actually learn to build a script to match the IKFK. But let's go ahead and just do that manually. I might actually just go with this one for now. All right, cool. That'll do for now. Let's turn that on. There we go. Oops, wrong ones. Thank you very much for the sub on YouTube, Eric. But yeah, which if you can tell me which add-on you're talking about, I can possibly give an opinion. All right, cool. So I'm going to rotate this 100% this way. I know it's weird because the legs are going to be like completely screwed, but that's all right. We'll get there in the end. Making sure that they at least rotate at the same time in the right location. I can bring that down. Personally, I try to use joints and bones because I'm lazy and I can't be fucked building out shape keys. But if you're just starting out with rigging, I would definitely recommend doing shape keys over doing the bone system because the bone system is really complex and it takes a lot of work to get that to function correctly. If that makes sense. So that's why I would recommend. I'll definitely recommend you do that. Use shape keys. And the nice thing about the shape key is that you get a much more natural, you'll get a much more natural feel for the mesh as well. All right, cool. Let's get this up and running. Should you lean forward or backward? I don't even know. Let's have a look. Let's just see how it goes. I'm gonna push her body that way, hips out. Like that, maybe. Yeah, there we go. That looks better. Like that. So yeah, I'm just really trying to figure out exactly what these poses should be. So there we go. No worries, mate. Have a good night. So in the case of this, let's see, where's the holster? The holster's on that side, so I'm just going to see about posing this out, like so. For now. Actually move that back here. Maybe move her upper body this way. Face will go forward, counter animate that. The cool thing about Blender is that you have this auto IK system as well, which is really cool. So if I have to, I can just temporarily turn that on and sort of fumble my way into a pose without actually having to turn on the IK, which is really cool. Love it. Not sure why I can. Oh yeah, it's just the blue for overrides. Yeah, cool. Actually, I might just do that there. Cool. I'm gonna bring this up like so. Might just try and get that hips to work a little bit nicer as well. Cool. I hate when that happens. I hate when this is the one thing I hate about Blender is that the G key for move is right next to that H key for hide, and I constantly end up hitting the H key by accident. All right, cool. There we go. Let's try and get that pointing up. The only best place to get references is really by recording it yourself. I'm just playing it by the seat of my pants at the moment. So that's my suggestion, is basically record your own reference. That's as good as you're going to get. Otherwise, yeah, you're just going to get this issue where I'm just fumbling my way through trying to make something work. All right, cool. So that's just, actually, I might give that a bit of a bend now that I think about it. that a bit of a band, roll it down. So I'm just going to look at my own arm as well. Make sure I'm not bending it in the wrong direction. There we go, something like that. There we go. Depends on what you want to achieve from the shot. So you can do it through multiple angles, like as in replicating the shots that you want to sort of work with. The other option is to just do a wide shot and then just have a single video reference that is clear and easy to understand. That's the options, I guess. All right, let's see how we can do about this. Let's just get a pose in there as well, into her face. That could work. So if you wonder what these controls do, they don't do anything yet because I was planning on putting shape keys on them, but I haven't just done it yet with this new rig. Actually, might keep that closed. Yeah, this is where you need a mirror almost to get things looking the way you want to look. You can just cop at once. Data transfer, maybe. I doubt that will work. Data transfer. Possibly. But if you're replicating like a rig from one thing to another, you can probably just copy and paste. You'll have to just go in and copy paste things manually. So yeah, just getting the pose in that face the way I want as well to some degree. So it's really early days with this shot. And I don't really quite know what I'm going to do here. And today I'll probably have to wrap it up at 9. But I'm hoping that in the next couple days or weeks, I'll be able to like get the balance right. Because I recently gone back to freelance. So I'm just trying to balance what exactly I can do with my free time, like my time management. Just trying to get that right kind of squint going on. There's no add-ons for this rig. This is my own custom rig. That's better. Thank you for the subscription. I found your work kind of. I found a workaround kind of, but trying to think what would you best way to record reference. Oh yeah. Would it be better to animate the movements you think the fight should take and get shots from that, or just make the shots you think will work well? I think you're better off just finding really good reference. That's really it, and then just try and cut it together so it looks kind of cohesive, and then start animating it, especially with fights, because you need that choreography to look proper. If the meshes are completely different, the shape keys will not transfer. You need to have the same. You have to have the same exact same mesh to transfer shape keys from one unique mesh to another. You can't have two completely different meshes transfer shape keys, even though they might have the same topology. The software, any software, won't recognize it as the same. You have to make them from scratch again if you're going to try and copy shape keys. Thank you for the follow, move follow. All right, there we go. That looks better. Yeah, sick. That looks like a good pose. I like that. And eventually, this gun will have to basically transfer from one constraint to another. So I'm going to add another child of constraint. Yeah, nice one. All right, cool. So with the hand, I'm just going to check out the rig on this one, see what the name of the rig is, the bone is. So it would be this bone here that the gun will be a child of, and that will be called def hand R1. And I'm going to put it on that child of constraint. There we go, done. So this one can turn off for now. Oof. Oh yeah, I got to actually match the properties as well. So let's try and get this working too. All right, so this one will be here. So we can go copy visual location. Is there a visual transforms? There isn't. Visual location. And here will be, fuck. Let's just turn this on. No, don't render. Lock object modes. Let's just do that. Yep. And then we're going to push Control V. Oh, fuck. Control V. No. I was going to paste the transforms. Let's just go ahead and do that with the empty. Let's go cursor to selected. Selection of the cursor. And then just sort of rotate this into place to fit the hand. I know it's not where I need to have the gun. I'm going to put the gun here. But that's where the pivot of the hand is. So, yeah. Do you have any tips on animating long poly hair? Yeah, I have one for the ponytail. Like, for long poly hair though, you're better off just living with, depending on how much flow you want. I usually just skin it according to deformation of the neck and the head. I don't bother any like super flowy bits. You can always just emulate that with little strands having a few bits of physics on it if you want to make it feel like there's a bit of weight to it. That's how I would go about it. I'll have to check out that plugin then, Trav George. Sounds really cool. All right, let's just get this gun into place. There we go. All right, save that. At least then the gun will move now with that. And we're going to just get the fingers into place. So let's just start to do that now. 1, 2, and 3. Then I can probably move that gun into place a little bit more to fit with the trigger. There we go. Again, depending on how fancy pants I want this to be, and how close the shot will be to that gun. It's not going to be that close. I don't have to have this thing perfectly aligned. There we go. Actually, I got the knuckles in the wrong order, so I might actually move this out. There we go, something like that maybe. The things you don't realize until you do it, huh? There we go, something like that will do. Yeah, awesome. Okay, let's get the other hands in place, or other fingers in place, sorry. Just getting this inside there. So obviously this is the first the first two poses of a larger action. So it's going to be a fairly complicated thing to animate in the end, I think. Might even just keep that straight, actually. And I might copy these properties to the other fingers as well. Copy pose. Cool thing about this stuff is that you can kind of, I think you can kind of paste it in there. Let's see if it works. No, it doesn't work. I should probably start to make a pose library for these sort of things as well, eventually. There we go, something like that. Cool. One more to go. I should probably definitely work on getting this gun in place a little bit easier, a little bit better. Let's see what works. I think this would be better off like that. Yeah. Cool. Cool. All right. So yeah, I definitely have to. I think I might have to draw up another storyboard just for this shot, just to get the action right, or maybe just try and film some reference on my own. Maybe at lunchtime. I don't know. We'll see how we go. Oh, that's already up and running. I'm not sure if there's a new one, like an update, a further update, but the current version is already really good. So I suggest checking out 3.0 and seeing how it works. Her hands look a bit mangled there. Oh gosh. All right, let's just fake it till we make it, sort of thing. This is where I cheat. I make the fingers bigger or smaller, because you can never quite get it right unless you're like constantly doing rigging tests. When you're rigging them, there's always this back and forth with the mesh versus the rig, and sometimes you just don't have time to go through and just constantly fix up the mesh back and forth. So just fake it. Make the rig work for you instead sometimes. Yeah, I want to use the 3.1, but some of these scenes are a bit volatile, so I'm like, I won't upgrade yet. I'll wait till the final release comes out for those ones. And then let's just hide the rest with this. There we go. There we go. Something like that. Oops, wrong one. There we go. I think that should do the job. And the cool thing is here is I can always, in order to fix up that little pose there, I can just bring that forward. There we go. That looks better now. Yeah, that looks cool. Did it cut out? You didn't miss that much. I've just been posing out this hand. So now it's just a matter of making sure that this pose looks dynamic enough. So let's just there we go. Get that going. Make sure it's pointing in the right direction. I actually might straighten out this arm. Looks more cool. Looks definitely looks more dynamic if I straighten it out, in my opinion. There we go. Something like that. Now, I don't even dare want to, at this point, don't even dare want to see how this animates. Hopefully, you'll see. It's going to be a mess. So, what I need to do here is make sure it stays in steps for now. Constant. So for some reason, it didn't save the poses in the arms. So I'm just going to go ahead and fix that up again. There we go. That will do for now. The gun can stay there for now. Doesn't really matter. Yeah. That looks pretty cool, actually. I like that pose. I want to sharpen up her knees, though, in the rig. I think I'll do some shape keys in that. What's the current estimation for the release of the film? I don't know, man. I think if I have the time, I can get the shots done in a week or two. The last few shots, maybe 2 weeks. But I don't have the time. So I want to say April, but we'll see. Oh, no worries. You can lurk as much as you want. All right, cool. There we go. Next shot. I'm just going to do I'm not timing out the poses. I just want to in this case, I just want to get the poses in, and then I'll worry about the timing later. But I'll have to wrap it up in a second. So let's see how we go in the next 2 minutes. So at this point, I'm going to get her to stand up. I'm going to fix that up there. Get that up there. Post that out. Oops. There we go. Fix up that knee. At this point, I'm not really even bothering about popping or anything like that. It's really about just getting that the pose that I want out of this thing. That's actually pretty cool. All right, cool. Let's narrow her sights. And in this case, I'm going to pose it with FK just for now and see what happens. But I am going to get her to cup the barrel. Let's get that up and running. All right, cool. All right, I'm going to keep it at that for now. Gonna have to wrap it up for today. That was a good hour though. I'm happy with that. Even though it's only like 3 poses, well, 2.5 poses that I've done today. I think we can. Yeah, that's right. You know, I'm just hoping to get it as polished and as cool as possible. And thanks for everyone for watching this morning. It's been awesome. Yeah, the amount of viewers is insane. For me at least. So I appreciate the support. If you want to keep on supporting through Patreon, feel free. Otherwise, just subscribe on YouTube or Twitch or whatever, and that would be awesome too. But yeah, I will catch you guys in a few days, hopefully. Probably, maybe even tomorrow morning, because I don't need to go anywhere tomorrow morning. So tomorrow morning, hopefully I'll be online again, and you'll be able to see some more progress. Otherwise, I'll catch you guys later. Cheers.